Welcome to Joe and Zach Survival. I'm doing dehydrating a bunch of fruit tonight. I'm kind of making a fruit, kind of like a fruit cocktail you would buy in a can. I'm doing bananas and strawberries, peaches, pears, and pineapple tonight. And right now I'm cutting up the bananas, but usually the banana peels you'll just throw in the compost or throw it to the chickens. But if I remember right, my chickens did not like banana peels. But what you should do is dehydrate them, and I'm going to show you why. Okay, so everybody knows what the banana peel looks like. You just split it up. I take this bigger part off here because that would take a long time to dehydrate, and it's not that big of a deal. We're not trying to, we're not worried if we waste a little bit of it. So just get it up, you don't split it apart. You don't have to be fancy about anything. You can cut it up, you can just leave it the way it is. And usually, like when I'm doing fruit like this and I'm trying to do a certain type of like recipe, I'm doing one tray of each fruit. And I've got what, 1, 2, 3, like 5 fruits. I'm going to have 4 trays that are not being used in my Excalibur. So this is a good way to not feel like I'm wasting any energy. You can cut these up as small as you want, as big as you want, it doesn't matter. I'm going to leave the dehydrator on all night long tonight, because when I do my fruit I want it done hard. I just don't want it, I mean leathery is fine on some of it, but I just like to do mine hard so I know that all the moisture is out. And I know that overnight this will get dehydrated, so at the size that I'm doing right now. Alright, I pulled these out of the dehydrator. They're nice and dried. I've dried them so they're just crisp. So now we're just going to grind them up in the blender. Okay, I ground it up pretty good. Don't know if you can see that, but there we have dried banana peel all ground up. Alright, so here it is. You seen it all get ground up. It ground up real fine. And now, of course, it's just banana peels. The neat thing about this is bananas are so high in potassium. I mean, they've got potassium, they've got iron, magnesium, zinc, a lot of stuff in it, but the main thing in it is potassium. And a lot of the fertilizers that you buy are really a potassium-rich fertilizer, and this stuff works great. So, especially like on tomatoes, plants like that, mix this in the soil before you plant your tomato plant, and they are going to really flourish. And now you can take and put a whole like regular banana peel in there. The problem is, are you eating bananas that week or or whatever? And plus, like right now in the wintertime, up here, what do you do with the banana? I could throw it outside and it would, you know, it would freeze. I can't put it in a compost pile and it'll compost. So by grinding it, I can save it and use it for that. That's one of the uses. A regular banana peel, which is really good for, you know, dry skin, acne, anything like that. When it's dried like this, if we mix it up with a little water, we end up with a paste. And if you rub that on your skin where it's real dry, I mean, once I rub this in my fingers, you still get that slimy banana kind of feeling, which is what, you know, would help to keep your skin from getting dry or help a dry patch of skin. So those are the 2 main ones that I thought were really neat. If you're a person that, if you have a lot of inside plants, I know you can get aphids that are a real problem. Aphids hate banana peels. And if we mix this in the soil underneath the plant, it'll make those aphids just disappear. They hate it. Versus if you were to, even outside is the same way, but they said if you plant like a full banana peel in the soil, a lot of times raccoons and squirrels and stuff will come in there and dig up to get to that peel, ruining your plant. So plenty of uses for a banana peel, and these are just a few that I thought were pretty neat, used if they're dried. And so I hope you guys got something out of that. I really enjoyed that. Thanks a lot for watching the Joe and Zach Survival Channel.